Let's build a DIY pond filter out of a trash can for my catfish stock tank pond. We're using a 40-gallon trash can. Using this 1 3/4 drill hole saw, we are going to drill some holes in the top of the trash can lid and then also 2 towards the bottom of one side of the trash can. We got these 1-inch uniseals from Amazon. They allow the 1-inch PVC pipe to fit in so tightly that water doesn't leak out. I got this marine DC pump also from Amazon. What I love most about this pump is it comes with this pump controller, and I just hit that feed button when I'm ready to feed my catfish. It turns off the pump for about 10 minutes so my fish have time to eat and the food doesn't go through the filter. The pump connector is larger than our 1-inch PVC pipe, so we use pieces of a pool noodle to get a snug fit. Here my husband's cutting those pieces of PVC pipe, and we're gonna take these and just really jam and wiggle them into the uniseal. You have to push pretty hard on these bad boys to get them in, but it's great because it creates such a tight seal. You can see that we just put it in about that much. I got a bag of lava rock from Walmart Garden Center, and here I'm just really rinsing that off to get all the residue out of there so I don't have that red clay in my pond. And then I'm adding the lava rock to the bottom of my filter. I put a terracotta pot in the center to take up some space, and I probably will add another bag of lava rocks later, but that's my bottom layer. And then I just went and put a bunch of sponges on top, especially those scrubby sponges that will really keep in all the yucky stuff. My next layer was just some polyfill, and I just added a ton of that on top of the lava rocks and the sponges, and then I watered it down just to kind of push it down and make sure it would all fit really well. We did a little test run and it was flowing out really well, so that was awesome. Around my homestead I had some old screens laying around, so I just took one of those and added it over the top. While I was doing that, my husband was using these PVC connectors to go ahead and get everything set up to attach to our trash can and also our pump. He put the end caps on and drilled some holes and then got this ready to secure underneath our trash can lid so it would spray water down into the filtration. So that's attached to the lid, and he's going to go ahead and snap that in, and then we will connect all of this over to our pump, which we have our pump just a little bit underwater sitting on some bricks. We didn't want to put it too low because we don't ever want the water to get that low. And you can see we put some silicone around the top of the pump to make sure the PVC stays in there really well, and it did. So here it is. We are connecting it, turning it on, and it works. Woohoo! The water coming out is really clear, but obviously the water in the pond is pretty green. We've had our catfish for about 2.5 weeks now, and we had a smaller pump and filter. That old system obviously wasn't working well enough, so we built this one. I'm really excited to check back in with y'all in about a week or two to show you how much this is clearing up our water and keeping our fish tank nice and clean. I will be adding some additional fish in there to kind of help with the algae control, but right now our catfish are still absolutely loving it, and here they are eating when I turned off the filter for that 10-minute period, so that way their food doesn't, go all over the place. When the pump is on, it does give really good aeration and movement to the water, so the catfish are truly loving it. And I just love sitting out here in the evenings and just listening to this sound.